What's up everybody, it's Mark, and we're back at it again with another TV review. Today we're diving deep into the Sony BRAVIA 85-inch 4K TV, model number K85XR90. This beast boasts a massive 85-inch display, Mini LED backlighting, and a sleek design that's been turning heads all over the tech world. But with a price tag of $4,499.99, is it really worth the hype? Let's find out. We're talking about a TV that's rocking a solid 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 141 reviews, and for good reason. From the moment you turn it on, you're greeted with vibrant colors, deep blacks, and a level of detail that's truly impressive. Sony has packed this thing with features like QLED technology, HDR support, and their powerful XR processor. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what the Sony BRAVIA 85-inch 4K TV is all about and whether it deserves a spot in your living room. Alright, let's get into the nitty-gritty and talk about what makes this TV tick. First up, we've got to talk about the Mini LED backlight technology. This is where Sony really sets the bar high. Thousands of tiny LEDs in zones allow for incredible control over brightness and contrast, resulting in deeper blacks and brighter highlights. You'll see details in dark scenes like never before. Next up, we've got the QLED display. Quantum dot technology means pure, vibrant color. Nano-sized particles emit light at specific wavelengths for a wider color gamut. What you see on screen is as close to real life as it gets. And of course the 4K UHD resolution. 4 times the resolution of full HD for an incredibly sharp picture. Everything looks crisp and clear. This TV is also a smart TV powered by Google TV. Access all your favorite streaming apps directly from the TV. No need for external streaming sticks or boxes. The XR90 is responsive and smooth. Apps launch quickly and there's no lag when scrolling through content. Sony's powerful XR processor upscales content to 4K and optimizes picture settings. Gamers will love the HDMI 2.1 support for 4K gaming at 120 Hz. Enjoy features like VRR and ALLM for a smooth gaming experience. Sony has packed this TV with impressive features, but how does all of that translate into real-world performance? Let's dive into the pros and cons to find out. Okay, let's talk about what this TV nails. First and foremost, the picture quality is phenomenal. The combination of Mini LED backlighting, QLED technology, and Sony's XR processor results in an image that is nothing short of stunning. Colors are vibrant and accurate, black levels are deep and inky, and the overall level of detail is incredible. Whether you're watching HDR content or just regular cable TV, everything looks noticeably better on this TV. Next up, let's talk about those smart features. Google TV is a great platform, and it's really well integrated into this TV. Navigating the menus is a breeze, apps launch quickly, and everything just feels snappy and responsive. Plus, having access to all your favorite streaming apps right out of the box is super convenient. And speaking of convenience, the remote control deserves a shout-out. It's comfortable to hold, the buttons are well laid out, and it even has dedicated buttons for Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video. Another thing I really like about this TV is the design. It's sleek, it's modern, and it doesn't scream, "Look at me, I'm a TV." The bezels are super thin, the stand is sturdy and minimalist, and the overall aesthetic is just really well done. And I can't forget to mention the sound quality. The XR90 packs a punchy sound system that does a surprisingly good job of filling a room. Alright, time to address the elephant in the room, the price. At $4,499.99, the Sony BRAVIA XR90 is definitely an investment. There's no getting around it, this TV is expensive. Now, is it worth the price? For some people, absolutely. If you're looking for the absolute best picture quality and you've got the budget to support it, then this TV is definitely worth considering. But if you're on a tighter budget, there are definitely more affordable options out there that still offer a great viewing experience. Another potential downside is the viewing angles. While the picture looks absolutely stunning when you're sitting directly in front of the TV, the colors and contrast do tend to shift a bit when you move off to the sides. This isn't a deal breaker by any means, but it's something to keep in mind, especially if you have a large living room with multiple viewing positions. One thing I noticed during my testing is that the local dimming algorithm, while generally very good, can occasionally be a little aggressive. In some scenes with bright objects against a dark background, you might notice a slight halo effect around the bright object. And finally, while I did praise the Google TV interface earlier, I will say that it can be a little overwhelming at times, especially if you're not used to it. There are a ton of options, settings, and menus to dig through, which can be a bit daunting for some users, but overall, these are relatively minor cons in the grand scheme of things. Alright, let's talk picture quality. This is where the Sony BRAVIA XR90 really shines. The combination of Mini LED backlighting, QLED technology, and Sony's XR processor creates an image that is truly breathtaking. First up, color accuracy. Sony TVs are known for their accurate color reproduction, and the XR90 is no exception. Colors are vibrant and lifelike, with no noticeable oversaturation or tinting. Whether you're watching nature documentaries, animated movies, or live sports, everything looks incredibly natural and true to life. Next, let's talk about black levels and contrast. This is where the Mini LED backlighting really comes into play. The XR90 is capable of producing incredibly deep, inky blacks even in dark scenes. And because the LEDs are zoned, the TV can brighten or dim specific areas of the screen with incredible precision. This results in stunning contrast, with bright highlights standing out against deep shadows. You'll notice the difference especially in HDR content, where the expanded brightness range and wider color gamut really pop off the screen. And speaking of HDR, the XR90 supports all the major HDR formats including HDR10, HLG, and Dolby Vision. Another thing I really appreciate about the XR90 is its motion handling. Sony's motion processing technology is some of the best in the business, and it's on full display here. Whether you're watching fast-paced action movies or live sports, the XR90 delivers smooth, clear motion with no noticeable blur or judder. And finally, let's talk about upscaling. Thanks to Sony's powerful XR processor, even lower resolution content looks fantastic on the XR90. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about smart features. The Sony BRAVIA XR90 runs on Google TV, which in my opinion is one of the best smart TV platforms out there. First off, it's incredibly intuitive and easy to use. The home screen is clean and well organized, with personalized recommendations for movies, TV shows, and apps. And if you're familiar with Android TV, you'll feel right at home with Google TV. One of the things I like most about Google TV is its vast app library. You'll find all the major streaming services including Netflix, YouTube, Disney+, Prime Video, Hulu, HBO Max, and countless others. And if you're a gamer, you'll be happy to know that Google Stadia is also supported, so you can stream games directly to your TV without needing a console. Another great feature is Google Assistant integration. You can use voice commands to control your TV, search for content, control smart home devices, and more. Just press the Google Assistant button on the remote and start talking. And if you have other Google devices in your home like Nest speakers or a Nest Hub, you can seamlessly control your TV with your voice from anywhere in your house. One thing I really appreciate about Google TV is its focus on personalization. The more you use it, the better it gets at recommending content that you'll actually enjoy. And if you have multiple profiles set up, each person in your household will get their own personalized recommendations. Overall, Google TV is a fantastic smart TV platform that perfectly complements the Sony BRAVIA XR90. So there you have it, the Sony BRAVIA 85-inch 4K TV, model number K85 XR90. This TV is a beast in every sense of the word, boasting impressive specs, stunning picture quality, and a sleek design that will elevate any living room. We dove deep into the Mini LED technology, explored the vibrant world of QLED, and navigated the smooth waters of Google TV. While the price of $4,499.99 is a significant investment, the 4.7 out of 5-star rating from 141 reviews speaks volumes about the value it delivers. If you're in the market for a top-tier TV that doesn't compromise on performance, features, or design, the Sony BRAVIA 85-inch 4K TV is definitely worth checking out.